Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
Brewsday Tuesday, Independence Day. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are celebrating America, the birth of America, by doing the most American thing I can think of.
Drinking beer.
Drinking beer.
Talking trash.
Talking trash and drinking beer.
We had a couple ladies in cowboy boots. Be perfect. Pickup truck. I got a pickup truck. We're all good.
You do got a pickup truck.
I do. Pick them up truck.
I don't have that. Anywho, we are continuing with our red, white, and blue themed with the blue. This is the Grand Reserve, which I didn't realize. Oh, so yeah. This was the red was the premiere. The white is the, was it Cinq Cents?
Cinq Cents.
And I have the Grand Reserve is the blue. And what is the brown?
The brown, it's the Doré, which according to Wikipedia or Beer Advocate or one of those websites, is the beer that the monks made for their personal consumption.
Oh, so that's got to be the good stuff.
Not really. No, it's only 4.8. It's how
it's the lighter stuff.
I hate to be an alcoholic. Well, I am, but I don't really hate it. I like to be an alcoholic, and I mean, really, 4.8 guys.
Well, what the Grand Reserve over here is a whopping 9. So it went from 7, 8 to 9 with the red, white, and blue.
So now you have the Huck session.
I do have the Huck session.
And I have the actual session.
Yes.
The session beer being a beer light in alcohol, so you can drink more in a session.
All day.
One of those things I don't understand. Why would you want less alcohol in your beer?
So that you can pace yourself all day. Like on a day like this, man, I bet people are drinking all day today. And if they're drinking Huck sessions, they're not going to make it to see the fireworks.
Yeah, or they'll see their own fireworks inside their heads.
Yeah, it's not quite the same.
So, that's like people that, have to have a koozie on every beer. I'm like, you don't know how to drink beer. You don't understand about beer. If you're going to hold a beer long enough to keep it for it to get warm, you're not doing it right.
Well, think about it, man. That means you got to drink it pretty quick. It's not that it'll get warm. It's that it's just going to get warmer. If I can prevent it, if I can keep it as cold as possible, as long as possible.
Well, I mean, that's great for, Razor or Moonlight. Moonlight. But for these beers, they actually release more
Some of them
aromas.
are better when they get warmer. You're right.
Yeah, they rub them like a sweet woman, and they get better.
Like this Reserve over here, man. It's pretty tasty, and I could see this one being one that even if it gets a little warmer, it ain't going to hurt the beer. That's for sure.
And this one, actually, we just pulled this out of an ice water-filled cooler.
Ice
water-filled cooler. And I think this one could release some really good flavors if we gave it a chance to warm up.
Well, do you want to,
Yeah, so we'll just go on with the show for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we'll just have to talk for a half hour.
Half hour, let it warm up.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody will appreciate that.
If I put it between my butt cheeks, it would boil over.
Ferment a little bit more.
You would think it was ferment. You'd be like, what does that smell? It's fermentation, DreZ.
From under.
Fermentation from my butt.
So 4th of July, man, that's all right. So I know we talk about what you do now. What were some of your favorite childhood traditions? What's your favorite July 4th memory?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I really don't remember. I think we had sparklers. We were
probably
camping on vacation.
Typical. Yeah.
But when I was a young adult, we lived in Fincastle. We started this thing where we would have like a volleyball game, the town against the county, because the county seat was Fincastle. And then we'd have like bluegrass bands. We'd have free hot dogs. Qantas would come and give out free hot dogs.
Hook it up.
And ice cream. We had an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Everybody would come out and have a town picnic. And then when it got dark, we'd set off fireworks. I remember we did that for like 15. They still do the fireworks. The other stuff went away when I left. But they still do fireworks. There was like twice, one huge firework would go off and go on the roof of the school we did at the elementary school. Yeah, so it was always exciting. So after that year, we had the fire department standing by.
Yes.
The rescue squad.
I tend to have people like that around with the fireworks.
Yeah.
It never fails. By tomorrow, we'll start reading the stories. Such and such blew their hand off, blah, blah. What's the worst is when you hear, like, the football players that do it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how stupid are you, man? That's your livelihood. You're going to blow your
$20 million firework.
But still, yeah, people. I don't know. People get reckless. You have a few beers in you. You think you can do whatever, and next thing you know,
Well, it's
your
like-
4th of July is ruined.
It's like we used to do the individual shells. You light one, it goes off. You put another one in the tube, light it, and that's just asking for trouble. So I do the multiple shot ones. You get maybe 10 of those, 10 boxes. You line them up out there and just light them off one after the other. I use a cigar or a flare or something.
Well, I remember last year one of them went off a little early and like hit a tree.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that one almost got me.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't know. Some of them do this fan thing where they go back and forth, and where we shoot them off, there's a tree on either side.
Yeah, that's got to
Those
go
poor
straight up.
Yeah, and some of those poor trees have taken a beating over the years.
Yeah.
But one year it was like the thing went out to the side like that, and there was probably 25 of them, and like 8 of them went in each tree, and they had little parachutes on them, so they caught the trees. So these poor trees up there screaming.
So I mean, obviously it's a little late, but maybe people can plan for next year because obviously it's already the 4th and whatnot, and they're going to be shooting fireworks off soon. But I know that you spend a lot of money on fireworks, and isn't it true? Like, doesn't Virginia have weak ass fireworks? Don't you really have to cross the
you
state
can't
border
get anything
to
good.
get good stuff?
Right.
So where you go to North Carolina?
I go to Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay.
I go down to Damascus,
and then it's just a hop skip.
take a right on South Shady Lane.
Shady
yes,
Lane.
Avenue. South Shady Avenue, yes. And you go 2 miles to Crazy Herbs.
There you go.
But I mean, if you drive down
You can
there,
also order from online. I'm pretty sure you can have them. I think you can have them shipped from.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I thought so. I remember hearing like advertisements.
Everybody I know, even that do shows like Fincast, when we did the shows, we would drive 2 pickup trucks down there and pick them up. Mm-hmm. We had a permit. Of course, I'm sure I had a permit. I had a permit Saturday.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would cover your basis like that.
It's a lot easier to ask forgiveness than permission. I always say.
That's a good rule of thumb. It really is.
But they, you can get South Carolina. I think has pretty good ones.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina, not so much.
Yeah,
North Carolina and Virginia are both kind of
A little weak.
Yeah, we're a little weak.
It's like that episode of South Park where they outlaw like all the good stuff so that all they can get is like snakes.
Yeah,
so they
the
just make the
snake.
biggest snake ever, and then it like takes over.
But it's like you said though. I mean, in those news reports, there'll be a lot of people in Virginia that are going to get hurt.
Without a doubt.
But so did it work? No. And then we had more miles, probably more road accidents because we had to drive to get them. Come on,
Jeez.
lawmakers, get off our face.
Get off of our face.
Yeah,
Get off
out
of our
face. It's
get off of our
Independence Day.
face, Huck says.
It's about freedom. Freedom to blow your hand off if you want to.
Freedom isn't free.
If you blow off somebody else's hand, then you should pay the consequences. Blow off your own hand, that's on you.
Well, what do you think about these? This Chimay, man. I got to tell you, man, this blue over here is amazing.
Your eyes are rolling back in your head.
This is good. Every sip I take, it's like a slight orgasm over here. This is awesome beer. Very, very dark. You said this is a
dark ale.
A dark, yeah.
And it looks it.
But man, it tastes so good.
So this is kind of like a spicy lager.
This is a 5. I'll tell you that right now. You're gonna love this beer. A Huck Session, a Belgian dark ale.
Yeah.
It's got everything good going for
I'm
it.
going to be hugging it.
Plus, out of the red, white, and blue color scheme, blue is my favorite color.
Yeah.
Out of those 3, at least.
Yeah, I like red.
I like blue.
Like my shirt's got all of them.
Yeah, I
Fireworks
kind of
on it.
dropped the ball on the patriotic stuff today.
Well, fireflies are out there.
Oh, there you
4th of
go.
July.
Yes, it is.
You have a firefly shirt on. And then I have the other red, white, blue shirt under it. They don't exactly match.
It's close enough. We get the gist.
If I put the first one on, then I saw the second one. I went, I got to wear them all.
More patriotism.
Patriotism.
All right, well, untap yours before you
All right.
forget like you did last week.
I'll give us a good, clean 4.25. I'm going to be
Another
consistent.
4.25.
Yep.
Okay.
That way I can remember how good they were.
4.25.
I'm consistent.
Yes, that does work. So, well, there you go, man. Well, that's a good 4th of July. We got our little beers on, and I think we're going to keep the party
You got a
going.
5. Yep, we are. Let's go see somebody somewhere. Fireworks, bring me a beer.
Definitely fireworks. Definitely beer
Bring
is
us a
involved
beer.
for the
We'll
rest
be
of the
out
day.
somewhere. Blacksburg or Radford.
Blacksburg or Radford. We'll flip a coin.
Yep.
How about that?
Come find us.
Because you live in Blacksburg, I live in Radford,
Right.
so it's kind of a toss up.
We'll have to decide. If we drove real fast, maybe we could do half of each.
Oh, we can go halvesies.
We need a helicopter. Anybody got a helicopter?
That would be fantastic. I don't know what. I don't know exactly what we're doing next week. I think we're trying to get something set up, but it's in the works. Maybe, maybe not. not putting all our eggs in that basket.
No, because we're not sure we can get the beers.
We'll come up with something. And, of course, we're always open to suggestions. If people want to chime in, DreZ at 105 Through the Bear is my email. Huck's Beer Buzz on everything is you.
Gmail. Hucksbeerbuzz at gmail.com.
Gmail. And, of course, you can also reach out to Huck via the social medias and whatnot.
I'm all over the social media.
All over it, dude. Well, Huck, as always, man, I appreciate you coming in and bringing in the beer. I hope everybody has a fun and safe Independence Day.
Don't blow your fingers off.
Let's try not to. And if you do, don't blow off the two that you need to make like the devil horns thing.
Oh, that's copyrighted.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. He dropped that. He dropped that, by the way, out of your... Anywho, we'll take a quick break. We'll get back to the tunes. Maybe we'll play some Kiss next on 105 Through the Bear. Stick around.